I wanted to get by 7, but I still like a baby left.
I was up and I said, I looked outside and the trees are going.
Race squad there, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right now, the wind has died down.
It has, yeah. It's supposed to rain.
Yeah, but 50% if you're lucky, so that means it won't go later on tonight.
That's what I'm hoping. We'll take a few more packs in.
But it's a big difference in fields, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
No trees involved at this one.
Yeah, I would like that.
They're plenty muddy though.
Maybe.
I don't know. Roger, are you gonna want toast, darling?
Yeah, please. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll put it down.
Thank you,
I think
Val.
that's the easy part.
Thank you, Val.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't I wonder if
Yeah,
these,
that one's they're gonna do like perk stuff.
Yeah. You get that first.
I wonder if Teesprings makes barbecue aprons.
They do anything and everything to make
Why, what kind do you want?
Well, I'm one for a cent for it, and it goes up.
I'm not liking that as it's kind of like giving a woman a dishwasher for Christmas. Or a washing machine.
Well, since you're cooking that, something really weird in the front.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll accept one only after you get the same one because we're out there on the ribs all the time.
Fuck, those ribs didn't last last night.
They were gone down.
Oh, that was the first time the ribs didn't survive.
I was like, what happened to my leftovers?
Yeah,
What
you-
leftovers?
because the last time we were given.
Did you show John that picture?
Yeah, he saw it last night, I think.
Okay, good.
What's that?
Which picture?
You posted a nice picture.
Yeah, the blue
I'm
ranch.
trying to find that online. Oh, you did? How do you find that online?
Was it on Twitter?
Well, I found it in the,
Twitter?
you just go on YouTube and you scroll down, you'll see Akusa Studios.
Yeah, my phone just doesn't work like that.
Okay.
And I went to Puza Studios, but it doesn't show up. Let me actually go back.
Yeah, you know,
I don't know what he means, so I can't help.
well, I'll show you.
If it's on the community tab,
Yeah.
that's different. That's just right in the notifications. So you just have to go down and get to it. Under your notifications. Your favorite thing.
Well, come here, Val. I'll show you. It's still on here.
I don't know how this pattern survived on that. We got one left. So that's
Where is it? No.
Oh, there it is.
You got it? Okay. Yeah, well, I don't think it's on here now. John's got it on his.
I'm gonna see John's thing. Okay, John, let me see.
So I found the picture on Puza Studios.
Okay.
Hey, Ricky Dove, how you doing this morning?
Nice. Look at you guys.
Isn't that nice?
I like it. But I can't seem to find it.
Hope you're doing good there, Ricky Dove. Yep.
It shows up there on the story. But I don't think they gave.
I think it's a Twitter thing.
Yeah, I think they did it the wrong Twitter.
Oh, okay.
I remember she asked me, I said, oh, I go, oh, I have this, and I showed her what my picture was, and she showed me, no, and then she did it again.
Hey, Ryan. Indigo Rhino, how you doing this morning? AZ drone dude.
Yeah, 'cause my Twitter is at Leonardo Junior, not Johnny Leonardo.
Yeah, I'm not a big Twitter guy myself.
Ricky Dub, yep.
Yelled at-
I'm glad you're doing good here too.
I did go into
No
that
sun this morning though.
Roxy and me watching Pusa, and I forgot he did Twitter more, so I sent it via
Oh, that-
Instagram, and
There,
Roger told him that.
there's
And
a,
he goes, Mark should know better, I don't use Instagram, he's supposed to use Twitter.
I'm getting ready to do my maiden MBEC and my success Malco build. Cool. I'm gonna go right now. Hey Ed, of my drones. Tropic. How you doing guys this morning?
He does not spare any words when it comes to certain topics.
No, he does,
I like that.
you always know where you are, which is good.
As long as I'm on the right side.
Yeah. I try to be on the right side. It's not always.
Mark, what kind of pictures did you want off of this?
No, I'm gonna take a snapshot of all the settings in Betaflight to make them, gonna make a file. And I can do that for you so that if for some reason you make another quad or you wanna look at the settings, and it's like something happens where you have to put it in a flight controller or something like that, you can look at it and go, know exactly what was set.
This is the weather here today, guys. We're supposed to be getting rain today.
No, I wouldn't remember it all. I did everything so that if I could redo it again, I knew exactly where all the settings were in Betaflight.
So you're actually gonna go and invest in one of these,
On the stacks,
yeah?
at the cost of them, I'm gonna be getting 2 of them. Because
Great.
it really is. It's,
Yeah, right now it's doing, what is it doing here for weather-wise? It's doing, it's quite cool here this morning, really, actually. It's 46 Fahrenheit here.
It's really well done, huh? Hey, Tim,
See, now when I was eating toast, I would eat
He's
this.
turned out saying so. But yeah,
It's
so
8 Celsius. 8 Celsius this morning here. Yeah,
I gotta get some batteries.
yeah, we're sort of 46 Celsius, 46 Fahrenheit here this morning, all right?
Oh, look at this.
It's chilly. And the freaking wind is there too.
that was my sister.
We had a beautiful day yesterday. I'm glad everybody got up flying. Yeah. Yep, we're on live there, John.
All right.
What's going on?
I think, unless you're gonna,
No,
I'm gonna get a cigar out of the truck.
Uh,
Not that I ever smoked in the morning, but I'll give it a shot.
Oh, what the hell are you doing?
you going fly?
No, I'm gonna go get a cigar.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, what I call it.
No, they're good actually. Like I said, I don't know if I finished my story that I buy those SC cigars, the big ones, and they have that same kind of like sweet flavor to the end of them.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, they're just bigger versions of what you got.
They smell pretty good.
Yeah, they're good.
Come on, Landon, Ted. You wanna come out, Roxy?
Go on, girl. Yep, there you go.
There's no way to be
Oh.
right?
Yeah, Central's making everybody breakfast this morning. That's why nobody's around the camera here.
We're putting our quad together.
Oh, yeah, I
love
got
that
it.
sound. I love that sound. Warning, the bedroom's on fire.
Okay, that's fully charged. Hey, Drone Pool, how you doing?
I'm not talking to Joe.
Why?
Because he wasn't here through all this.
Well, we got Salty Kim in the kitchen, and we have Val and Centroid, and Mark's outdoors going to get himself a cigar. And he's back in with Roxy. How you doing there, Drone Paul? Hope you're doing good. Well, they resolved all their problems last night with their drones. Kim's drones are all going to be up and flying. Val did a nice job yesterday, guys. Her first flight was 1 minute 30 seconds, and the second one was about 2 minutes something.
I get behind you.
That's okay. No problem.
Everyone loves rugby players.
Hello, everybody.
Here, come on. You get in there closer. Somebody, you'd be on cam.
Nope.
Are you on cam? Hold on.
Nope.
No. Okay, you're on cam.
Have to get some batteries charging.
Oh, I'll get that. I use batteries.
Well, no, all my stuff is between here and there. I gotta charge up the batteries.
Okay.
Fly today.
Hello, everybody. Drone Pool, Indigo Rhino, Tricky Dove. Love my drones. Tropic. Never seen him before.
Tropic, yeah, he's been there.
Arizona. Arizona drone dude. Having a great time up here in Canada. Everything is awesome.
You know what, honestly,
Okay.
Hope everybody's having a good
because they want to make money on
time where they are.
Andrew was here yesterday. His son has gotten the hang of flying now.
Oh, yeah. You're flying around nice.
Yeah. And so was Andrew. He was flying too. The toy quads are for his son. He was flying pretty good himself.
Oh, I gotta grab my coffee, Roger. That's what I forgot.
The
Holy
most
smokes.
important thing.
Damn.
Roxy. See how it's made. I can't see a hole.
You got a plug behind you if you ever want to charge your battery.
Yeah, it takes me a minute. I gotta dig all the stuff out,
Yeah.
the packs and all that. So as soon as we're done with breakfast, I should have a set of batteries for the Mavic Pro all set to go.
AC drones then.
Oh, yeah. I flew it last night, too. I'll have to get the video and put it up on my page if it came out all right.
Those lights are bloody strong on it. Oh my God. I was sitting in a chair there and you see the lights coming in the window like that.
I flew it around the field real quick and then came back. Just a quick one because it was so cold. And just getting used to it. But then I realized, we thought the lights were really bright. And I was playing around with the settings because trying to set the buttons on the back so you could turn them on and off instead of using the screen. And
Yeah.
they were only on 50%, so I slid the slider all the way over to 100%. It just lit up the whole field. I can't believe how bright them search and rescue lights are on that thing. And the strobes at night on it are insanely bright. There's an automatic, you can turn the landing light into a strobe light. It'll stay a landing light until it gets to about 35 feet or 30 feet. And boom, it starts flashing so you can see it wherever you are. The only thing I didn't figure out was how to keep the red and green lights on in the menu, because when you start recording, it shuts them off, and I couldn't turn them back on because I wanted to be able to see those at night when it was flying and recording. So I'll have to do a little research on that.
Yeah. I'm glad everybody got to fly. That's for sure.
And I didn't catch the whole sunset yesterday,
Not everybody.
but I did get pictures of it.
Oh yeah, and they're beautiful pictures too. You showed us to me yesterday.
I got those with the Mavic Pro 2 with the, I can't say it right, but Hasselblad camera on there. And I don't know anything about camera settings, so I was just winging it and playing with it, taking snapshots with different settings until I thought I could get one right. But I hopefully, when I look at the video and edit it, the fields with the colors in the trees, because they're starting to change pretty good up here. And the sunlight was dancing off the side of them. It looked pretty good. So hopefully I got some good video of that. Morning, Mr. Crowley.
Mr. Crowley, yeah. Kim's having his coffee and his breakfast on the other
So I
side.
said, you know what, maybe
Yep.
let me just plug one thing
We got a nice big omelet coming.
Yeah, but I don't understand when you put it back together after it was working, then it stopped working. So you put it
I
back
think because they're maybe Mama Stack has it over.
Everybody fly the new drones. Well, I got no new drones, but I flew.
But then they read there was a power supply
Oh,
going to the camera. So next time you plugged it in, it shut it off because it knew it was going to do it. Who knows?
Put that over here for now.
If that's the case, that's.
Hasselblad. There we go. I'll forget it, but
Well, you can
thank
also
you,
work
Curtis
with
Dart.
that,
Good morning, sir.
Hey, Curtis.
I would think so.
Yeah, I have no clue on settings. I will admit that I am not at all camera savvy, so
Hasselhoff.
Hasselhoff.
That Don's?
That mine? Whoa,
Go for it.
I'll be right out there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a couple more puffs off this cigarette or cigar.
David Hasselhoff camera. There you go.
Hazel.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
I see you folded up all the clothes.
Yeah. I have trouble with my own name sometimes. The older I get, the worse it is.
Don't worry, she's.
I'm glad it's Sunday still. Boy, even a dog's getting her breakfast before me. That's not bad.
Oh, it's
No, I'm just saying.
I was telling Kim that you got a good taste yesterday. So I don't know if you picked up on it. How there's such a different, strong philosophy.
Were you asking that to Mr. Crowley?
I wish
Yeah,
I
no
came up
problem
with
telling
all
me.
you all. Yeah, I wish you did, Mr. Crowley.
How would I know?
But out of fun. There's always next summer.
We're like, no, you need to do this.
Next one's in the summer. I'm not flying in the winter. Well, I'll be flying probably in the winter, but.
I do like that switch.
Yeah, quickly. Oh,
Yeah.
hopefully don't lose it in the snow, but it'll be bright red, so that'll be good.
My hands aren't long enough, I can't get up to that.
And I'm a pitcher.
They got all the quads
So,
working.
I
That,
don't even work.
whoops.
And again, that's an option. So it just goes to show you that.
Cell phone, you know.
And it's not wrong, it's just different. It's what you're dealing with. It's personal. That PV is personal.
Oh, already.
I have to take my fingers off.
Guess it was a bad month to stop smoking.
I'm willing to go to the States, Mr. Crowley, but they won't let me in.
Yeah, you want to do it quickly.
I
just throw my finger forward or pull it back. And
I was young once, right? So I'm not allowed in the States. No, it lasts for a part and it cost me a couple of grand and all that. Yeah. Yeah, I got a new canopy. Yeah.
Yeah, where is that thing? Getting really nice. The canopy's nice. I ordered a bright green one for mine. I have the
There-
white version. Mine has,
a lot better.
oh yeah, it does. Yeah. You can see it in the air and everything.
Oh, yeah. And it wasn't that hard to change, to tell you the truth. 6 screws.
Pop it off, pop it on, tight
Yeah.
screws.
Could probably be there.
I'll take over the live stream if you need me to. So this is Rogers.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good for sure. Doesn't fly any better, but it looks good.
Plus they were doing all sorts of testing with their radios inside the house, and we were outside the front. It was interfering. It even interfered with the Mavic Pro 2. Kept glitching the video on it, which I was surprised. And I moved away from the house and over onto the lawn, and then it was fine. But,
You're up too.
I'm up there.
I'll take over if you want me to.
You're not eating?
What?
Not gonna eat?
I've been munching while I've been making, so don't worry.
Oh, there you go. Okay, all right.
Three calls. I got an
Yeah.
omelet.
We're gonna let this all in the hands of Centroid guys. John, are you gonna go buy the Skydio tube? Oh boy.
Skydio, yeah, it's a nice drone, but it's expensive.
Time will tell.
Ah,
We'll see if it comes in. How's that?
oh, Mr. Krelling's drone. How's it going, everybody? Let's see, we got Ricky Dove. Nice to see you. Oh, Val's here. I gotta go.
No, you just sit down, old man.
I'll talk to all you guys after I get done with my
We're gonna
omelet.
go eat. We're gonna just.
Curtis Dart's in.
Hey, Curtis, Ricky Dove, Jumbo, AZ, don't do.
Yeah, nice to see you all.
Wow.
Watch if we looked at the viewership, it probably dropped since we came on. They're like, oh, Roger's not on. We're
What
out.
the hell?
I mean, I haven't seen.
Good Lord.
Oh Lord.
What a fun weekend.
Well, you've already repressed the memories, haven't you?
Yes.
Good. See, that's
Yes,
you're
I
already
have.
on the first steps to going into FPV. Roger, you're getting younger. No, Centroid's just getting older. Hey, what's up?
Hey, Curtis.
Yeah, we figured out all the issues to the quads at the what do they call it? The final hour last night, and everything's working now. So
So Kim has how many quads running?
he's got 3 quads running now. Look at that. Drone Bill says he's very proud of you, Val.
Oh,
She did a great job. She did a great job. She's on her way, and she fixed her own quad. She found the issue with the soldering. So give her credit there too. Did any new drones get flown? Yes.
Yes.
One so far, right?
Yeah.
Yours, Val, Kim's was not working. We figured that out at like 11 o'clock last night.
Yes.
And we'll be flying it today. Hopefully, he'll throw some packs through it.
Yeah,
That's
he
our goal.
needs to fly now. He was just running around trying to make sure everything was good for everyone.
They got
Not flying.
Hadley's quad that they gave Kim working, but we couldn't get it working with the Tyrannus. But it's back on the other controller if he wants to fly it. But his little beater, 3.5 inches, working on his Tyrannus if he wants to fly that.
Yeah, I do have to say though, my hair looks funny because I soldered it. It was leaning forward when
No, I
I
think
went in
you-
for one of those
You
solders.
melted it.
Yeah, and it cooked it. So no haircut yet. Melting, lots of melting.
I'm gonna share with you folks the first words we heard out of Val this morning. I'm gonna see what she says. I need coffee.
Yeah, it's what I need
No, no, no.
coffee.
I need coffee.
Yeah, you do.
I need
Oh,
coffee.
look at that! It's empty.
Yeah, that's what I
What was
figured.
Kim's issue?
Oh, geez, you want to explain it?
No, I'll get you coffee later.
You're actually gonna get me coffee?
I'll get you
Oh my
coffee.
God!
I don't want to tell them when I'm putting in it, but I'll get
Oh,
it.
Lord have mercy.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see, who wanted to know what was Kim's issue? Okay, Drobel, this was odd. I've never had this happen. In fact, I remember seeing a video that it reminded me of a video that Blue Falcon, whatever his name is, put up. It wouldn't get the second set of tones, and the receiver was not powering up. So we thought maybe the receiver was burnt. But then Richard had, Katrina's husband, had unwired everything, had soldered it back together, plugged it in, it worked fine. But then after unplugging it and going, getting ready to go through Betaflight, plugged it in again, and it wouldn't go through the second set of tones. So we thought it was a bad board.
Kim's getting it.
Oh, thanks, Kim. So we thought it was a bad board, and or that there was an issue with getting 5 volts to it, whatever. Well, we chased that all day long, and then late last night, I was talking to Richard. He goes, "How about if we just take all the wires off and just plug in the flight controller?" So I did, and everything worked fine.
Yeah.
So instead of going and soldering everything back on, I said, you know what? I'm going to solder everything one piece at a time and test it. So I soldered the receiver first, plugged it in, got power, everything was great. Put on the VTX, powered it, everything worked fine. Put on the camera, dead. Nothing. The first set of tones. So we figured there's something wrong with the camera. So I went to go try a new camera, and wouldn't you know it, the harness that was plugged into the camera, in the harness that goes in the camera, the positive and negative leads were flipped. And I'm like, no way. And I double checked it. So all I did was switch the wires on the board. I know I should have switched it in the lead, but we were too excited to see if this was the problem. So I just switched the power on the positive and the negative, and it worked. So we think that it was some sort of safe. I'd say some sort of safety thing, maybe even built into a Mama's. I don't know, because it did. I would have thought that might have fried out the camera. But Blue Falcon had the same issue, but his board booted up and he had all the tones. He just didn't have a camera. He had the same issue. His wires were just wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know why that caused the receiver not to get power. Maybe, like I said, maybe it saved it from spiking and hurting the camera. I don't know, but it's working fine now.
Yeah, and
Just
I went through
two
it.
leads on the camera.
Yeah, and I started resoldering parts because I thought, is there any way
That was
somehow
messy.
it's touching?
Because we had sparks on yours because they were just very fine frayed wires crossing.
Yeah, you can
positive
only
and
see
negative.
it with super strong things. So I
Hadley,
redid a bunch of
stop.
Kim's wires and still.
Yeah.
So that he found that was awesome.
We were all focused on the board. We weren't even thinking about the wires to the components.
Centro's coffee down?
Yeah, you just bring it.
Yeah.
I'll bring it. I
Yeah.
was looking for my cup. I thought I had a cup here.
No, we don't see
So,
it. Do you,
It's all good.
do you need your anxiety candle? We got that. It's burning down.
Trust me, as much as we had fun yesterday, there were moments where we were very angry and we wanted some closure on that damn thing.
Yeah.
So it's working.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And of course we found out that my goggles don't work.
They work, but only for 15 feet.
If that. So as long as I was just spinning right there, it was fine. But the minute I went out 10, 15 feet, I lost total signal.
Yeah, there's something
So,
wrong with the module.
And
That's
I
right.
thought, how could
Just
that
scream,
be
man.
Yeah,
possible?
that's great. Thank you, sir.
How is that possible? It seemed like that was just a really strange thing.
Yeah.
And so I thought, but it worked this morning, but I was using Cat's goggles.
Yeah.
And Cat's
Yeah. I mean, when you lost signal, everybody else still had theirs because they were watching you through their goggles. They're like, what do you mean you're losing signal? We see just fine.
everyone's saying we see fine. My flight was great, Sidewinder. I really enjoyed it.
Hey, Sidewinder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Geez, I checked to see if I have Sidewinder, but I can't. I'm not on my
You
channel.
cannot check.
No. Wow, really got a contact support from Horace. Why?
Contact support from Horace.
Horace
Horace.
or us.
Oh, I'm not
Hadley,
sure if
okay,
we were
B-
talking the
B.
same thing.
Be
What?
good.
But I'm always good. Always.
Well, cheers to getting your cards working. There you go.
Cheers. B.
Needs a little whiskey in there, but.
Yeah, I know. Lots of whiskey. This one needed yesterday. But having Chronics and Cat out
Oh, they
here,
were a big help. I learned a lot myself. I learned a lot.
they
So,
learn a lot.
I learned so much that I actually may try Mamba Stack in my next build. I
You
like the ease of it. And I'm gonna have to play with what is it called? The audio, so I can switch signals. That I want to try. Okay.
Just coming in for a second.
Oh, no, I can let you have the
Show
seat.
off.
Oh, mug.
Canadian Drone Hub mug.
There you go.
Oh my
That's
God,
fun.
yeah. And I have the one where
I have the other
Roger,
one, too.
where my picture's on the cup.
I have that one at
The
work.
cup. Yeah.
Oh, trust
Back
me,
on
I
my
know.
desk, I have everybody's cup, but I brought the original Canadian Drone Hub cup up.
How many people do we have watching?
Who knows?
Doesn't
It
matter.
says on
Millions.
YouTube
Doesn't
itself.
matter.
Millions.
Hopefully, whoever's in here is enjoying. That's all that matters right now.
And if you aren't, well, what can
Ugh.
you say?
Whew. So I'm going to clean up after this, and I want to get some flying in before it rains.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to take shots of you. Well, no, I won't do your quad. I got to do the fail safe disconnect
yes.
because I don't think we did that yet. The
Right.
receiver disconnect. Then I want to take pictures of all the settings on Betaflight for you, and then I want to go fly.
That's one thing if you want to fly first and try to get all that other stuff in before you leave, that's fine.
Well, I guess I
It's
could if
not
it rains.
raining.
Yeah, if it's raining, I can do that.
Might as
stuff.
well go and do it now. But yeah, it's that was fun.
Yeah. Well, I hope you're gonna go out and fly too.
Mhm.
Okay, good.
Oh, yeah. Kim said he has an extra set of fat sharks.
Oh, and I can just let you use mine while you're flying. I like to do line of sight, so this way I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it helps because you saw what it's like with goggles on. You don't
Yeah.
necessarily know where you land if you land.
No, I kept telling my quad to go out. I was sending it forward.
Oh, so are you
And
gonna
it
throw
was
John under the
over-
bus?
It was over my head, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
quad, go.
And
I'm
so she
screaming
sent
at
it. And when I say she sent it, she sent it.
Bam! But it still stayed over my head. I was like, why is this not working? It was John DiNardo's quad over my head.
Yes, I agree, Mr. Corral. Yeah, John DiNardo flew was his Spark. So she thought the Spark was her quad and it was over her head since she was trying to get it to move away. And she didn't realize that
It
she
looked
was
like
sending
when it
her
was
quad
moving.
back to the US.
Yeah, it looked like it was moving, but it kept staying over my head. I was like, oh, I'm going to kill
Yeah,
everyone.
it's disorienting at first. It really is.
Yeah. So I brought it down because I couldn't figure it out. I brought it down. I'm like, now it's down, but it's still a good quad. And John just takes off. He's like, I heard quad, get out of here. Go. So yeah. So much fun, huh?
I wonder if Rad Girl will pop in. I want to make sure she got her mounts.
I saw her last night on my stream. I forgot to ask.
That's okay.
Yeah, I didn't even think of it. Sorry. We were so
That's okay.
excited talking about
Well, that
bills.
was the priority.
Yeah, Ricky Dab.
Yeah. So
So it was a lot of fun. But now I can do some more. Sorry, I'm thinking of getting hiccups. Oh, what is all this?
those are SD cards that John brought for Roger. They're nice ones too. Oh.
Yeah.
Richard.
Yeah, Richard.
They are. They're good people. They're very good people.
I sent you mine. Yeah, so
It's funny to meet people after seeing them on YouTube because it really doesn't feel like you're meeting them.
no, because we've known
Yeah, there's no that little awkwardness of knowing if you can recognize them by voice. It's like you've been hanging out for the last month.
right.
It's
And
nothing new.
when you meet Kat, that's who she is. She's
Yeah,
exactly who she is
exactly
online.
like that.
And Rich, same
Quiet
way.
and reserved, but
Yes, but dreaming when he flies.
he's a very good pilot.
He's a
Yes,
demon
he's a
flyer. He
demon
really is. But he is reserved, quiet, humble.
Yeah, nice guy.
You know.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah, it's fun. You're trying to leave, aren't you?
Yeah, we're back. So that's
Yeah,
okay.
that's okay.
Roger hit the fountain of youth.
Yeah.
Oh, Night
yeah.
Train. Yeah, no. That's Centroid hitting the fountain of elderly.
Yeah, let's just say
We're meeting somewhere in the middle. Okay?
Centroid had his brother come out.
Oh my
and
God.
That was fun.
We had Pusa, Andrew, and Ksenia, and the kids were here. Whew. It was fun.
And Audrey and I were able to do our baby shark dance. I tried to get some paint on these guys so we could do the fire dance. And they're like, no, what babies? I'm like, let's do the fingerprints on you and get out. Come on. There's a
Morning
show
Night Train.
to be done. And they're like, when you do it, your hands are cold. I'm like, flipping hands cold. Let me get my fingerprints on you. Hey, good morning.
Hey,
Catch you later.
We're just talking about you.
Bye to my house.
I bet you are.
So tired. I know, right? Right?
So the big question is then, catch you later. Are you heading home? Or are you stopping by before you head home? Putting you on the spot. There's breakfast in it for you.
Good on one.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, he's making omelets.
They were delicious.
Mm. Right now she's in bed going, can I just sleep another hour?
Yeah, she's got it. I don't know if her checkout is 10 or if it's noon, but either way, the witching hours come about.
Oh my
I think
God.
we are heading home because it's so freaking far.
Yeah.
I totally understand that.
Yeah. It's been so much fun. Catch you later.
Yeah.
And Rich.
Thanks for everything. I learned a lot with you too. So tell Richard thank you.
Yeah. So don't forget that's Chronix and catch you later. If you haven't
Chronix
got
with a
him.
K and an X, right?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
think it's KRONIX FPV. I think so.
Mhm.
So I know we are up and
We are
trying to
up and
pack, so
trying to
we-
pack so we can leave. Okay, Tuckronics. Oh, check out his 12. That's not bad, but Tuckronics.
That's
He
good.
has his phone, his keys,
His quad.
his quads. Yeah, Chronix was fun. What a beautiful guy.
Yeah, great.
He
Good
helped.
people. Good people.
I didn't have to do any walk of shames or anything. So that's my story. But Chronix went and got my gun at one point because I was way hell and gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it was fun. It was so fun. So now, 4 more months, we're back. Is that what we were gonna say?
Oh, look who's in.
No,
The puppet master himself.
Puppet Master.
Or should I say the puppet master who plays with dolls?
Oh, you want
Doll Master.
No.
They're-
You don't have to
they're-
bring it in. No.
they're right-
You're good, Paul. You're good.
they
Good.
asked they told me to tell Mark.
You
to
come
say-
in, John?
Not yet.
No,
As soon as I get
Paul,
my
I heard they
keys,
made a special appearance on Val's channel last night. They need a break.
Yeah, well, they said that for Mark they would come on again.
Yeah, I bet they would.
Hey, John.
There we go. Night Train's in the house.
Yep.
Choo choo.
He's saying yes, but I don't know
Wait.
what.
Well, he wants to see Mark's little friends.
No,
Mark's little friends.
That's what Mark. That's what Night Train's saying.
no.
Hey,
Lulu.
Lulu.
Hi, Ricky Dove and Katrina. Hello. You got some good memories now, Katrina.
She got to meet Pusa live,
Yeah.
and I told her that if she ever goes and watches their show again, she'll never look at them the same way again. That's for sure. I mean, although Andrew's Andrew, he's not
Where
no
we are.
different, but he
No.
he really relaxed a little bit, not being confined by the YouTube constraints that he puts himself under. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's a bit of a perfectionist, and so he's always calculating what he should and shouldn't say, which is good.
and he's
But-
got proper English, and he's usually very polite unless you get him mad.
Yep.
But when you get him in a setting like this, he tends to let
Well,
the hair-
only you know him that good because being brothers and everything.
That's right.
It was
Roxy.
insult after insult yesterday.
Look at
He'd
Roxy
send one,
making
I'd send
her
one
way
his
in.
way. Nobody did. I did. I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Till the
That-
next round. He got me every time.
That's the way family shows their affection towards
Oh.
one another.
That's how they show affection. I hate to see how they throw their hate around.
Roxy is right here.
Roxy, and I don't know how to work the Roxy cam, but she's over here anyway.
Yeah, she's just saying, "Hey, I'm here, guys."
I think she's exhausted,
I'm
but she doesn't want
here.
to. Still doesn't want to miss a trick.
Oh my gosh. Who's this little girl? Ksenia and Andrew's little girl. She was just with Roxy all day
Yes.
playing.
Yeah, Roxy was
All
lovely
day.
though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Roxy was getting some attention.
I'm,
Some serious attention.
I'm a little behind on the
And
chat.
look, she's moving because we don't have
Yeah.
bacon.
Yeah, we don't have
We
bacon.
don't have bacon. She was just checking to see.
Mr. Crowley claims that he never.
Well,
played.
I think she's smart enough to know she has to make the rounds.
Oh, she
does.
She does. Well, she's so loved that sometimes she doesn't even have to do that. They bring it to her.
Yeah.
Look, there she goes. You know
She's
the
laying
work the
down
Roxy
again.
cam.
Huh?
You know
Yeah.
the work, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Let's show everybody Roxy.
Why is this not working?
It probably it takes a second. There you go.
There we go. I just had to hit it.
So we got Love My Drones. Hey Ed, how's it going?
Why is it not up here?
Logitech.
It's not
Should
coming
have
up.
been here, so it might not
It
be.
might not be plugged in because they were using it over
Hey.
there. Maybe
Bleh.
he'll put it on when he comes back.
I
She-
can't even think
We
of
got the
his
south
name.
end of
Blah.
Roxy facing us anyway.
Hadley's going to fly. Awesome, dude. Take care. Breaking news: I figured out how to get liftoff and drone racing sims in Zoom. Bam, another panelist.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, good, Curtis. We'll talk about that. Yeah, Hadley, have fun flying. Let's see. Sean, what are you setting on fire?
What? What's he doing?
He said,
I think he's telling him to set his quads on fire. Why would you want to do that?
I'm trying that now.
yeah, keep working on the fire right now.
What's the weather there?
We have Roxy cam set up, so I can't select.
I think it's about 40 degrees Fahrenheit, roughly, and it's starting to get a little gray, and it's supposed to rain. We're hoping till afternoon, so we can get some flying in this morning.
Yeah.
Where's the fire extinguisher?
Was it Val's quad that just burned up?
Oh, at Val's quad.
You better be leaving my quad alone, mister.
She will end you.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I will. I can get my hands around his neck.
Well, she was climbing on my back yesterday, if you'd been watching.
Well, as you get older, you find you can't jump up as well to get a good handle, so you can do this.
Yeah, I set a few action figures on fire. They usually fell victim to M80s and firecrackers and such. So
I got another 52 years or so.
if I hadn't done that, I'd have the original set of all the Star Wars. I had all. Yeah, I was an idiot.
Well, you know, in my age, back in my day, we used to go buy baseball cards and hook them to the bike and spokes, and they go.
Yeah. Let me guess, you used the Mickey Mantle.
Yeah, we used all of those cards, and now they're worth big bucks.
Oh, yeah, they can be.
He's yelling because hers flies.
Yeah.
Look at what she said. Hey, when we left last night, everyone's quads were working.
No fire.
No fires allowed. She's right. No fires allowed.
Yeah. All
magic
kids' quads
smoke.
were working before everybody left.
Now, did you have a bonfire last night?
I think they tried, but the wood was wet or something.
Yeah, because
it had rained so quite a bit the week earlier.
You went to the tower, you said, right?
Well, gasoline dries them out pretty good.
That's
you would
true.
have thought so, but they didn't have much fire. They came in, they were cold.
Yeah, it was cold.
They came in. I was like, yeah, if I see a big fire, because I was looking out seeing nothing, I will go out. But because they wouldn't do the fire dance, I thought, well, screw you, I'm not going out. I only came for one reason, to see the bear dance that Roger was going to do. I mean, it was so cute, his little movements and everything.
Well, so Kim didn't get a chance to wear his outfit and dance around the fire, then I take.
Yeah, I put the paint on my hands. I went to hit him, and he's like, oh. I was like, what the hell's that?
That says when you just need more fuel.
Yeah.
I think if Roger wanted to drive his vehicle this week, we were at minimum for that. So.
No fire dance, no bear dance. They're so shy. I'm like, just show who you are.
And you know what that means, Paul? It was a really nice night. We had a good time.
It would have been even better with the fire dance, the bear dance, and the hand paint dance.
Yeah. Well, Val, I also wanted to tell you, don't worry that it wasn't a keto weekend. You deserve 1 week or 2 weeks a year where it's not strict.
Yeah, it was so, let me just say, so not keto.
Yeah, let's not set a precedent. Okay, 2 weeks. Let's keep it at that because I don't know if I can do this a third time this year.
Well, everybody knows that they've got to contact you for reservations for the next one. You just get a hold of Mark Centroid, and he's taking reservations for the next Roger Palooza.
You just gave me the excellent time to give the show back to Roger.
Yep, and
so
I'm
I'm delegating. Take care, everybody.
We'll see you guys. Thank you. We're just moving out. Hey, John, I cleared your seat.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Roger. How are you?
Wrecked.
I bet you're tired.
I'm not so bad for tired. I got sore legs, sore back.
Yeah.
A lot of walking around
Oh, yeah, they just
yesterday.
made
A lot
me a
of
piece of that cheese. Oh my God, it's good. Yeah.
a lot of going on. Hey, Night Train, love my drones. Drone life.
Excuse me?
RC.
I think everybody's having a fun time. John, are you glad you went?
Of course.
I
I just had better than restaurant quality.
You better lock the chair.
Oh no, I'm good with that.
Oh, it goes down way back.
I'm good. I just had restaurant quality omelet that Mark made. Dentroid. It was awesome, stuffed with bacon and ham and cheese, and it's delicious.
How were the ribs last night?
What was that?
How were the ribs yesterday that Roger made?
Unbelievable. Yep. Roger cooked those things, did a 2-step process, made his own sauce, put them on there. Oh boy. Yeah, bad month to be on a diet too. But I got all winter to make sure I stay fit and trim.
Yep.
Night Train's in the house. Drone Life RC. Catch you later. How you doing?
Catch you later. Jeez, I think I know you.
Nope.
Good morning.
Drone Life. Love my drones, Ed. Mr. Crawley. Sidewinder. How you been doing, Sidewinder?
Morning, Justin.
Justin.
How did your flying go, John, with your cinematic drones?
I Catch you later put one of them back together that I accidentally destroyed.
Oh, really?
I brought all the parts up here and I was showing it to her and I was screwing around doing this. The next thing I know, she's got the canopy and the camera in it and everything. And she's like, here you go. And it's like, thank you. So I haven't flown that yet. I've been too busy with the other stuff. Playing with the Enterprise.
Yeah, how you liking that?
Oh, yeah. Yesterday afternoon, I put the speaker on it.
Uh-huh.
And then I didn't tell anyone I'm flying around. And then I, talked into it. And they're like, what? They're throwing, up 150 feet or so. And you can hear it plain as day.
He was way out in the field in the front. And he made the speaker work. Man, oh, man. Then he put his lights on last night and started flying around.
And I thought they were real bright, right? So then I'm playing with the settings. It's hovering up there. And I get into the front light settings, and it's on 50%. So I and the thing just lit up the whole field.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
It's like landing lights on a 747.
I just flew down around a little bit, and then it said my memory card was full, which surprised me. I thought I put a 128 gig one in there, but it's not. It's the one that came with it that you had in it.
The 64.
So then I moved it to the internal storage, and I kept it up in the air and flew it around. So I should have some good video at night because you can see everything in front of you with those lights. It's surprising. So
yeah, it really does a job. It's like I say, the only reason that I parted with it, and I wanted to go to a good home to you. Second is, with my back and my knees like Roger, I just can't get out there and go do stuff like I used to.
Oh yeah.
Let's go Sidewinder. He started a second channel. That is his second channel, guys. Check him out. The tropics in the house. It's too windy here in Florida. Well, here it's not too windy. The wind died down a lot this morning. It's just no sun. Looks like I'm not going to say the 4-letter word.
I got some batteries charged, and I'm charging the Enterprise batteries and my Mavic 2. I do have the Mavic Pro here too. Those batteries are set. I'll probably fly that around if it doesn't get.
Yeah, that's the only one you can fly yet.
Right.
Now, did you take your air up there in your Spark too?
Yeah, he got some really nice freaking photography photos yesterday off his.
I took some photos as the sun was going down, and the sun behind me onto the colors of the trees. I'll see how those came out on the card. They look nice on the controller.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I was screwing around, and I wanted to move them from my controller to my phone, so I'm trying to look up how to Bluetooth them to my phone, and I got it connected, and then I went somewhere else, and then I came back. I forgot the controller was on, so the controller, all of a sudden you hear this beep, beep, beep. I'm like, what the hell? What's that? Controller.
Hey, Roger, what'd you think of his smart controller?
Very nice indeed.
Yeah, it is.
I can't remember when I had the smart control. I only had it for a couple of weeks, 3 weeks. Can you put an SD card in there and record
Yeah.
down to
Yeah.
there too?
Yeah.
Okay.
At 1280p, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Right
So,
back. Mia's at the back door. Be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sidewinders, has been raining here all night and all morning here in Arizona.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it sucks big time that. We were fortunate to have very nice weather yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, it was a little chilly, but it was good. I just moved my chair into the sun. And
Yeah, it's it. We were running around for the sun.
it was fine in the sun. If you got in the shade, there was a little breeze, and that little breeze was ripping right through you.
Well, the nice thing, this will keep the
Oh yeah, she did a nice job. I came in yesterday.
being in here.
She was working on her drone. She was alone in the kitchen working on her drone.
Is that okay like that?
Then she plugged it in. Then she heard all the bells and whistles go off, and that was okay.
She did a little Indian dance on the
Oh
porch.
yeah. She went here in the house and went outdoors on the porch.
But I will say,
brownie
brownies.
time.
Yeah. I'm surprised because I was sitting on the front porch, which is right by the living room here, and they had all their quads and they're plugging them in and trying the transmitters and everything out, and it actually interfered with the Mavic 2's video. It kept cutting my video out with the drone just, not even 1,000 feet out. As soon as I moved to over on one of the lawns out front, all that went away. And then I moved back and Mark plugged in his quad and he was going to fly it around. All the video went out again. I'm surprised, but it didn't interfere with the Mavic Enterprise. The Enterprise is definitely something different.
Hey,
So-
Chris Hope, how you doing? Good morning.
What you gotta do is you gotta follow this up.
That was the only issue. And I have a little steering problem with my Spark. It still wants to drift. And I
Well,
think-
mine yesterday was the same thing.
Yeah, well, his we couldn't even calibrate the compasses on the front porch with those guys playing with the radios inside. Every time they'd unplug one, everything would be fine. They'd plug it back in, and it would wreck the compass.
Well, I had the same thing on the Spark when I got it. I ended up calibrating everything, but then I calibrated the sticks,
Yes, I got to calibrate Roger's sticks.
and that made a big difference as far as when you push forward, it was kind of going to the left.
Yeah.
I did that on mine, but it still wants to be a little funny, and it's had that since I got it. And I read online there's a problem in the early controllers on those, I guess. And there's a fix for it. I'll have to look at it, but I'll try recalibrating stuff. Just reading the chat.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to read the chat, but it's so easy to read the chat on a screen like this.
Can't miss it.
No. Yep.
Different algorithms in the video link. Yep.
There are, and I'm surprised that it interfered with the Mavic 2. But Mark proved it. He's sitting there right on the porch, plugs it in, and zzz,
It was just my sit-up too.
yeah, as soon as he unplugged, everything went back to normal. He did it again. It did the same thing. So, but it didn't interfere with the Enterprise edition.
Huh. Good morning, Chris Hope. I see you're in there. You said hello to everybody.
Yeah. Oh, Roxy's happy. She had a good breakfast. Bacon, eggs, and toast. Yeah. Mark.
Yeah.
You forgot the bacon in the oven. It was still on.
Oh my God. There's only 5 pieces though.
Yeah, but you see it's on the table now?
Oh Lord. Yeah. Well, Val likes it burnt.
Yeah, crispy bacon.
Yeah, Val likes it burnt.
That's crispy.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last bit of it, I was trying to.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Trying to save it and not waste it.
So, Paul, that charger, the multi-pack charger thing you sent me, works beautiful. It actually has a lit display on it and everything.
Yeah, I noticed when I ordered that. It's an upgrade from the ones that I have because the ones I have don't have the display on top. It just has a light. Either turns green or yellow.
Yeah, that's how my other one is, but I'm using that one today to charge. I got one Enterprise battery on there and the 3 Mavic 2s, and I'll charge up the rest of the Enterprise batteries after. They're charging. I could set up both chargers, but we're limited space. So.
Oh, yes, that was so funny. Packet chargers on the floor. The house was full of drones and chargers
Everywhere, yep.
And still full of drones everywhere.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7, 8, 9, 10 drones myself.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Ryan, she loves crispy bacon. Yep. Extra crispy.
This is extra crispy, all right.
Yeah.
Any extra crispy than this.
I like it that way.
So, Paul, are you going flying today?
Well, the sun popped out for a microsecond. Now it's clouding back up again.
Yeah.
It's cloudy and windy here, but
The wind died down since this morning.
yeah, out front it's not. The tall
Yeah.
brush down there is bent right over.
The bulrushes. Okay.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
See what the weather report is.
Yeah, I had a senior moment yesterday. I was flying 2 ships, came back, put the card in the computer, put the card in the computer, downloaded one and started dinking around with the one, doing a little bit of editing. And I thought before I did the editing on the one that I had downloaded the other one as well. And I did, so I formatted the card.
Oh, no.
So I had one that I got, but I actually flew 2. And the one that I erased was one I hadn't gotten this year yet.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I had. Yeah, Mad Lamb's being drawn in Rogers says.
Yeah, the power meter shows.
Yeah, watch the power company phone me on Monday. What the hell is going on? Gotta grow up, boy.
What you should say to them is, "What are you talking about?" And they say, "If your power consumption's high," and you say, "Well, then you better get your butt out here and take a look at it."
Oh, how can I do that?
Maybe
44-mile-an-hour gusts.
Oh boy.
So I don't know. We'll see. It says 78% cloud cover, 44-mile-an-hour gusts, and a 14-mile-an-hour constant wind. So I don't know. We'll see.
Well, you know, Roger.
Yeah.
On your Echo, you can ask it, and it will tell you what the wind speed is. You can ask for wind speed.
Oh, let's ask it. Go ahead, Roger. Ask the Echo.
Alexa.
Oh, Alexa. Yeah. Hey, Alexa, what's the wind speed?
I'm not sure. Currently, it's breezy at 8.1 miles per hour. Today, expect a light breeze around 9.2 miles per hour.
It says a light breeze. Trees are bent like this. I just did the AV report, and for this location here, 44-mile-an-hour gusts at 100 feet.
I want to get windy here. It gets windy.
Yeah. Surprising. But that's instant stuff, and Alexa's getting it from who knows where.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't get the wind speed on her here, and I can't get the UV or whatever.
Is it set to your location?
Yeah. It gives me the weather. When I ask for the weather for here, it gives it to me right away. But it doesn't say what the winds are or whatever.
Well, what you might want to do is ask her the weather, and then right afterwards, when it pauses, for you can say thank you or whatever. Ask her for the wind speed.
Night Train, that was Paul's Alexa you heard. It wasn't mine. Mine says I don't know.
She did say expect light wind, but the drone forecast stuff for this area is like it looks like outside. Yeah. She said it was partly cloudy too, but there's no sun. Mm-hmm. It's cloudy, but we'll see. And if you look out the side window here, it looks perfectly calm. You look out front, and it's not. So we'll see what it's like once the batteries are charged. Anyways, I still might attempt a couple of flights.
Roger, have you been using your outdoor cam at all?
Well, yeah, it's on now. Hold on.
Let's see what it looks like.
Yeah, I'll share it. There you go. I'll put it up there and I'll share it. There we go.
Looks nice. Doesn't even look windy.
Yeah, I know. It's deceiving me,
Yeah.
but it is windy.
Yeah, the bushes aren't even moving.
It says our internet
Unstable.
is unstable.
I get that. I get that often.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't show it at all on the camera.
Huh.
Nope. Like I said, you look out the side window and it doesn't look like there's any wind right now, so it's still probably a go to fly. I would say.
So, John, did you get Roger's computer all fixed up for him? And
Oh, it's already done. We did before it got here.
You have this screen working?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can get it right. It's not plugged in though, but it's working now.
Oh, okay.
Because we got that screen working. I plugged it in for the other screen, the other side. Val's the one set it up for me. So
Yeah, we did have the screen out there running too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good.
It's good.
we are leaving soon to go home. So I'm going to sign off. I sent Val some more pics. Okay, catch you later. You be safe on the road. And hi, Richard, in the background. You guys be safe on the road now. They got a long drive back. They got an 8-hour drive to do.
Yeah, they live in Ontario, right?
Yeah.
8 hours, yeah. I thought my 5-hour trip was bad, but I still can't get over how straight it is to get here. There's only like 4 turns, and that's it.
So, John, did Andrew bring you a cigar?
Andrew?
No,
Yeah.
actually, no.
No, but I tried one of his cigarettes though, the Canadian cigarettes. Smooth. Those were smooth. It's like puffing on a super ultralight cigarette. I'm like, wow, there's nothing.
Yeah. RK Paranormal, how you doing? It's about 6 hours today. Okay.
Per GPS, yeah. I was using that Waz app, and it tells me the best time to leave is at like 1:30 or 2 o'clock today to get straight through with no traffic. We'll see. We'll see how the day goes. I'd like to be home before it gets pitch black out, but we'll see. On the way up, you couldn't see 20 feet in front of the car. Certain areas, it was so foggy, I couldn't believe it. But set to cruise and just put both hands on the wheel with my eyes shut. It was perfect.
My eyes shut. Hey, Mike Kelly, how you doing?
Hello, Mike Kelly. Night train.
I'm sure you're gonna have a lot of videos coming up from all the guys here there this
Hello.
week.
Hello, RK Paranormal. It's all right. Tongue twisted this morning.
Well, did everybody go back to bed?
Yeah, it's awful quiet out there.
Everybody make sure you hit the like button.
Yeah, please hit the like button. Yeah, it sounds like they're all upstairs.
We don't even want to know what's going on.
Or they didn't tell you and they're out flying.
No, we see those things.
We hear them outdoors.
Yeah, I keep looking up windows. So.
And the first one would be Roxy Girl. She's right here beside us.
Oh yeah, she is.
Be right back. I gotta go close the door. It's 56 degrees and Mia's in on the couch now.
Okay. Hey, Daddy of 13, how you doing?
Hello, Daddy of 13.
Those smart batteries must be fully charged.
How about the controller? Did you charge the controller?
I left it on all night and not on the charger.
We can calibrate that right here on the air. All I need is your iPad and a wire.
Yeah.
We'll calibrate his his controller for him here. I was surprised I had all the drones spread out on his porch yesterday, you know, midday, no problems. Put the battery in the Mavic 2, fired it up, went to take off with it, and it said, battery temperature too low, please land. But I just let it sit there and hover, and then it warmed the battery up, of course. So that was fine. Good job, Mike Kelly. Awesome on the part 107. That's good. With an 87%.
Oh,
Very
that's
good.
nice. Very nice. I'll put that there.
Yeah, just need one of those. Oh, actually, we don't even need the Spark itself. We just need the controller and your iPad.
Okay.
And the controller's right there. So
I don't know that one.
Alexa.
calibrated 6 for him this morning.
So what are all up to of day 2? Yes, everything's very good. We're gonna do some calibration on the Spark, and after that, we're gonna probably go flying, see how it goes.
Yeah, on a Spark, it's a little windy out, so though actually right now it doesn't look windy at all, so that's a plus. See that thing. That's a good spring on that one.
Yeah, you almost snapped your fingers yesterday.
Yep.
I'm very happy for you, Mike Kelly. Yeah, passing your 107. Congrats on that. That's for sure.
So hopefully I can get my act together and go past mine too. I don't know. I've been playing around screwing off. I did study a little bit last week, so I've been picking at it during the week. And then I'm going to hopefully take a whole weekend and go through the entire thing. And
0.05.
Yeah. I did the 0.5.
Okay, 0.3.
That's the one I keep in.
5.5.
I always screw that up.
It's gone okay after the cold evening. Oh yeah. Oh, she was flying yesterday. She wasn't paying attention to the cold.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move that app. I'm going to move that app down here.
It's already done. Really?
It isn't today. It's probably from the update.
Okay.
Move that right there.
Okay. Yeah, that update finished updating the other thing about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Dang, that was a big update.
Yeah.
So night train, you gonna go flying today? How's your weather down there today? Y'all, Daddy 13, Val did a hell of a good job on her drone, and then after she went flying, she stayed. The first flight, she stayed up 1 minute 30 seconds. The second flight was 2 minutes, so she got the hang of it right away. So no mail delivery today, Paul.
Packages? Nah, no. No, but I was watching. That reminds me. Maybe I need to go check that out.
Cool. Wendy got a few packs charged.
I was watching on eBay. I just wanted to see what it was going to end up going for. Here it is. Do. Now see there, you go. There's a Fly More combo in Canada. It's now up to $675. It was down at $500, and it still has 9 hours to go.
Huh.
Let's see, outbid. Okay, outbid. There's the egg, still at $449, but I can get it for $300.
Was uncalibrated?
Yeah, well, you don't know if it was uncalibrated. or not. I'm just going to do it twice.
Okay.
Just because. Although looking at it right now, it looks like it was a little screwed up there. So.
See, here's the one that I was kind of watching, but it says it's out of stock and nobody bought it. I think the guy just pulled it.
Okay.
It's a DJI Mavic Air Fly More combo in black, and it was up to a bid of $510, but now it says this item's out of stock. So that would lead me to believe the guy either pulled it or he sold it on the side.
Yeah, most likely. Light Trend says it's cool and windy there. He's got a few packs charged. Daddy F13 says the weather is very windy. Well, here it's windy. Mana, how you doing? I just got on a Wish app with some Phantom 4 clone for $1. So I had to get it to see if it works. Okay.
Where's that, over on the Walmart site?
Grab me your stock, would you?
Yeah. That Walmart site. Put a battery.
Yeah, throw a battery in it. Let me, oh, there's some of my quads right there. Oh, they were there.
Carry it on.
Yeah, let's just put it up here. Make a little spot for it right here. Perfect. I have the props on it, but we'll be all right. It'll fly. Not next to the ashtray, though. Let's see how she goes.
Just in case.
All right, it does want the compass calibrated, but that's because we're inside. Yeah. I'm going to try this update again. Let's see if it actually does it this morning. It won't do one of the precise fly up updates, but it always fails. It downloads it, but then it doesn't install it. So we'll see what happens this morning. I'll try it once.
Well, you got to put in the Canadian password, which is A.
I think this, you know, it wants an update that doesn't belong up in Canada. I think that's the issue. Because even says that this update enhances geofencing system in certain regions. So, you know, it just doesn't seem to want to do the update, which is strange, but might have to plug it into the laptop and use the DJI app to do it. You know, the can't think. But the app that you put on your laptop, I can fire up my laptop and see, but it looks like it's going to fail it again. Just doesn't want to install it. Yeah, failed update. See that.
That's my failed update. Yeah.
I'm just going to cancel out of that. It's just a precise one, and it comes up every time. device's password. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Calibrate the compass, which is fine because we're in between all these
Yeah.
TVs and microphone and
Yeah.
everything else, so I'm not worried about that this morning.
Mhm.
And we got that on auto. That's on video. You don't need any of that. That's on automatic. You don't need the grid. That's fine. Yeah. Everything looks good.
Well, flying with that iPad, Paul, goes a lot better than flying with the freaking phone.
Yeah, like I said, when you told me you were still using an iPad, I thought, oh my God. When you're using a phone, your iPad is just
Yeah,
so much better. You can see it better.
yeah.
Yeah. And we don't need the gesture control on. You don't use that, but I did activate that
What's that?
for the tracking. If you ever use the tracking,
Okay.
it'll fly backwards by itself. And this is your network here. Let's see what it says. Let's see if it says
Port network.
See, now it picked 5.8 gigs on channel 153, which it says is clear, till 11, 10, 165. All those have something on it. I'm surprised it doesn't pick the 2.4 because that's all stable, all of it. But we're good.
Perfect.
Now, which model are you looking at there now, John?
This is Spark.
The Spark. Roger Spark or your Spark?
Yeah, Roger Spark. That's how many times the battery's been charged and everything. Current state is normal. Everything looks good there. Let's adjust the gimbal. How's the pitch speed? Is that good for you, the way the thing pitches and
Or is
everything?
it too fast?
He's got
For the camera,
Yeah.
When I put the button there,
yeah.
put it down slower.
Slower?
Because it does go fast though.
Yeah, I got my gimbal speed like down around 5 or 7.
I put his in. His was up at 30. I put it to 16, so half the speed. Now I'm gonna have it do the.
Oh wait a minute, I gotta take off that cover.
Oh yeah.
I forgot to take the cover.
Oh yeah, that's bad. And I'm surprised it didn't tell me that. Let's see. Be back on there. Galeras are our first screw up today. We forgot the gimbal cover on it, but
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't tell you had a gimbal error.
I'm surprised too. Let me reboot the whole thing. Let's back out of this. Let's turn it back on.
Hey, Joe Stan, long time no see.
Hello, was blind, mana.
Was blind. Joe Stan, welcome. Hope you're doing good, my friend. Everybody, check out Joe Stan FPV. Check out his channel.
Daddy 13, sorry to hear about that. He had a stroke. He had a stroke 2 days ago.
Oh crap!
4 days ago.
Jesus. Hopefully everything's all right. So I
Yeah.
take it was a very slight stroke.
Mhm.
I'm hoping. 'Cause he is talking.
Yeah, because he was sick and thought he was getting better, and then he had a stroke.
Very sorry to hear that, there, Daddy at 13.
Yeah, well, I'll think positive for you, my friend. Was blind. How you doing? Joe Stan.
Hi, Joe Stan. We had quite a few people here on the weekend for flying, and had lots of fun. Val did her first build by herself. Well, by herself. She had people around her telling her what to do, and but she did her first flight, FPV, which everybody is very surprised.
Everything's good.
And Centroid helped Kim fix his computer with Chronix, and Catch You Later was here also on the weekend. FPV. They flew a lot, believe me.
You know why it doesn't give us an error? Because it doesn't move when this thing starts up, because it's only a 2-axis gimbal.
It's an up and down. Yep.
It doesn't do that when it starts up. It's not like the regular Mavics that go through that whole thing, and there's no self-calibration for it or anything either.
Yeah.
So it looks good. Everything looks
Charles Wheat Jr.
I do know you can't did you know you can't calibrate the sticks on anything if it's linked to the
Oh yeah, to the bird. Yeah,
Yeah,
I did. I did that first.
I didn't know that, but I did when I had to do it. But
yeah, it won't let you do it at all. It just says, yeah, no, you can't do that when it's doing that. So I got his gimbal speed down to 16.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all you got to do, Roger.
Okay.
Is you hit the 3 buttons up here.
Yeah.
Go to the camera, and it's that slider right there.
Okay.
And I have it set at 16.
Okay.
And it was up at 30, so
Yeah.
it'll be a big difference.
Yeah, because I was going like that. I was going,
So-
ping, really fast.
So this is how I'm just moving it. I'm just on it a little bit. That's full speed.
Oh, that's good.
That's all the way.
That's
but if you would just edge it a little bit.
That's great.
Yeah, that should be good.
Yeah, a lot better than it was, believe me. Charles Wheat Jr., nice to see you. The ProMac Warrior drones, you ever hear of that?
ProMark Warrior drones? No.
No, me neither.
I also.
Sounds like it must be an FPV drone though.
I don't know.
I'd like to cache this map if I can. I don't know if I can in this one.
Yeah, man, she had a great gang of supporters, yeah.
Yeah, everybody knew she was gonna get it up.
Easy there, killer.
Took me a second. I was busy doing something there, Paul. That was it.
Always listening. Always watching.
All right, I think we're done with this one, right?
Reminds me of that show, what, Monsters Inc., where the one receptionist there, she ends up being a big shot with some kind of always watching.
Hey, Paul, you kind of sound like her. Do it again.
Always watching. Always watching.
Charles, they were sold at Walmart. Okay. That's why I never heard of them.
You forgot to get your paperwork in yesterday. Don't let it happen again.
You flying?
Yep. I gotta get some packs in. Then I'm gonna start packing and go home.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if I can remember this.
There you go.
Only took me 17 tries.
I know it's like the Phantom, but nowhere near being one. Okay, there, I love my drones.
All right, so you don't get that warning anymore. You don't get the fly warning, so it, oh, no, never mind. It didn't come right up that time, so.
It had to think about it.
Yeah. And
Well, you got to remember, Roger's drone doesn't know whether he wants to respond in English or French. So it has to think for a minute.
I hear that map will be in the background. So if you get you'll know where the drone is. You just click this like that, you know, or you do this, make it disappear. You put that there. I'm pretty sure you used to be able to swap these from side to side, but I don't think you can do that.
Okay, Gutsy FPV, how you doing this morning? Good morning, fellow drone nuts. Yep.
Back out of this. There you go. And we'll shut the controller down. Controller's That's fine. This battery's a little low now, Roger, but
Yeah, it's okay.
and this battery is at 99%. Let me shut this off.
You had one before and somebody stole it? Oh, okay, sorry to hear that, Charles.
My extension came from my pastor. I was over there plugging it in.
But I remember having it in my pocket. Wait.
Oh, you gonna go flying?
I'm gonna go check my batteries.
Okay,
I'm gonna bring some of my ones I got repaired and stuff.
okay.
A box of drones
Oh, there you go.
and batteries. These are the little whoop stuff.
Everybody check out Joe Stan, FPV, Gutsy Gear, Gutsy FPV.
That's twice. I'll be back for that. You move all this stuff off.
Yeah, so John brought me some SD cards.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what Val showed us.
Yeah. 32 gig.
Good for you.
What's in that box, John? That's freaking heavy.
This is my laptop.
Ah, okay.
I never did open that up at all. These are those candy bars. I'll leave those here.
Oh, Paul.
There you go, Paul.
Oh, for fun.
Yeah.
And I
No.
gotta believe those are local, aren't they?
I think so, but I can't eat them, so I'm leaving them here.
Oh, they're gonna be gone away tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, Gil Skills, how you doing? Hey, Scott B. Jones videos. How you doing? Long time no see for sure.
If not, just use my controller, and then we'll find it when we come back in. Are you playing one out right now?
Put that there.
Get hot, good.
I mean, I should have tried some batteries.
No, but yesterday, Paul, I was flying the Spark, and you know, I was going like this. I let go of the sticks. Next thing you know, the blade was going that way by itself.
Really?
Yeah. So calibrated everything and yesterday, and so now we're gonna go and try it. I'm gonna go try it again there.
Yeah, you got to check that out before all the help leaves.
Yeah.
You got to tell them, hey, you guys aren't going anywhere until you make sure this thing's right.
Just gonna grab
Yeah.
my goggles. My DJI goggles.
My God, everybody brought so much stuff. It's unbelievable.
Hey, John,
Yeah.
did Roger get a chance to try those DJI goggles with his Spark?
He
No.
did not.
You know,
We could try that today.
And despite our attempts, we couldn't get Roger to fly FPV this time. Maybe
Attaboy,
next
Roger.
time.
You stick to your guns, Roger.
That's okay, Paul. When you come next year, you can show us how you're flying your X class.
But we did connect the DJI goggles to Catch You Later's laptop and played some videos through that.
It was cool.
Pretty good. Yeah, once we got it working. Yeah. But for some reason it won't play her videos, but anyone
Who's
is
monetized.
it'll play their videos through the headset.
Oh,
You go to
really?
someone's page that's not monetized,
It won't play the
it
videos.
won't play the videos. And we thought it was, my settings in my, my goggles, but I said no, because I use those things all the time on my PC at home, not to play videos, but I do play videos with it, like video games and all that stuff. But I'm like, what the heck? So we went to another guy's page and it played. So she went to another guy's page, it played. We went to someone with like 100 subscribers who wouldn't play his videos.
Oh.
So we went back to her page, wouldn't play her videos, wouldn't play Chronic's videos.
No.
Then we jumped on to
Verjane.
played all of her
And-
videos
and
without a thing, all the way up to 1440 there.
Is it because they're not monetized, or is it the 1,000 subscriber rule?
Well,
I don't know.
It's because they're not monetized.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Because see,
anyone
I'm not monetized either by choice, and
Yeah.
yet I've got
we didn't go to your site, but I'll try that at my house. I'll
1,500
go to
subscribers.
everybody's site.
Yeah, I'd be
Anyway.
interested to know.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Yeah, that is weird, Joe Stan. Yeah. Oh, you don't have the watch time, Joe, Joe? Yeah. Everybody check out Joe Stan, FPV. Congrats on your 1K, by the way, Joe. I'm gonna bookmark your channel, Joe. It makes a while I haven't been on there, so sorry about that. Hey, and everybody check out Scubby's drone videos. Check him out.
Daddy of 13 asked John a question. So, John Donardo, what was it you were saying about the Mavic 2 Pro? Was it the cold? I don't think that's what it was.
What time you leaving?
Yes, you talking about yesterday?
Yeah, I think it was the Mavic 2. He was having trouble with radio interference, right?
It was with the interference for everybody's videos here in the house.
Yeah.
Pair of drones. Hey, Redneck Stacker, how you doing? I just supported your channel.
Yeah, I was blind. I just, I got nothing against anybody that does monetize. It's just not my thing.
Redneck Stacker, I just supported your channel. I gave you a blue wrench. You got 3 rules in here: no politics, no foul language, no racist remarks. There we go.
Mine were, I did it for at least 12 years, but I used to dive.
There we go. So I just supported your channel there.
Oh, yeah.
Redneck Stacker.
In the rivers and things. I tell people there's nothing I've seen.
I'm not monetized by choice also. Okay.
I've never disgusting.
Well, I hope you can get monetized soon there, Joe. Yeah.
I never had to do with people that I've looked both sides of the water and stuff, but I'm gonna tell you.
What?
First of all, my back.
What do you think?
And Joe Stan's the one who gave me this calendar here with pictures of all the drones on it and everything.
Cool.
Yeah. I'd like to thank him again for that. Are you gonna have new calendars again this year, Joe?
Yeah, Daddy of 13, I had to ask a couple of questions too, because, but I do know, I remember everybody talking about FPV flyers, because they're using all different kinds of radios and stuff, that there can be electronic interference between drones. And I think that's true. Like if you go to a AMA field, you'll see guys with flags on their antennas on their controllers to let other people know that they're flying.
Yeah. Honduras. Oh, nice. And we went to Roatan Island.
Yes, was blind. Her first flight was 1 minute 30 seconds exactly, and her second flight was 2 minutes.
And they get all my information, right? Well, it's the wrong John Donardo.
Really?
So I'm like, that's
okay, Joe Stein, I understand that. Yeah.
Find the right one. Now
pretty hard to get sponsors.
And,
yeah.
When I got back, they had the brand card sitting there.
Yeah, those agencies, all you can Patty was good about that. Yeah. And sometimes they would just call and give a reference.
Well, that's what they did. Was dive.
Hey, Centroid.
There, and they emailed all my stuff to me. He said, all right, here you go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mark.
Do too much ocean stuff, which kind of pissed myself.
Yeah. The guys are. Hey, I'm shell shocked, man. The guys are doing the house cleaning. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm passing the room. He did the cooking this morning. He's passing the broom.
Yeah. Oh, I feel that way too.
Yeah.
Because Casey got certified in the Navy.
Cool.
That's the redneck stacker. Yeah.
And
She wants to get back.
Why is it so quiet? Yeah, well,
Roger muted for a minute.
yeah, I had to mute for a minute. Yeah.
And you can always tell if there's a microphone with an X through it.
I got all this gear. I mean,
Like I'll show you guys what it's like when I mute.
This, you know.
Yeah.
See, I'm a-
There you go. He's muted.
It's fun in general. I mean, if I still wouldn't have gotten into diving, I would still be doing. I'd probably be getting more like.
So today's weather,
Yeah.
So
we're gonna play it as it goes, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's what you're gonna have to do. I'm kind of watching it get dark here myself because my lawn waste pickup is tomorrow. I'd like to get the lawn mowed again.
Well, we're.
I was surprised. I thought about
It's really cloudy here. The sun's not out at all. So it is breezy. It doesn't show by that cam. I don't know why. But the wind did slow down a bit.
And I joke about it. I'm like, oh my God, I'm sitting at
But we will go flying.
I actually have a bank.
Well, you know, I've got all those squirrels and birds around my house. Me and I came back yesterday morning from getting our refresh on 2-bite brownies and a couple of other things. And as I'm pulling into my driveway, I looked and a great big hawk, I mean a big one, took off from the boulevard. It had something in its talons because it was,
Okay.
I don't know if he got a squirrel or what he got, but.
No joke. You're gonna think I'm crazy.
Yeah, man. That's right.
They're always hunting there, always hunting.
Mod 7 FPV. Yeah, man. We're gonna be mailing a box up to you. I think tomorrow or Tuesday. Most likely tomorrow because I got to go out and get my tires changed on my truck.
I had 5 regulars. Yeah. One for cold water and one for
Well, that's the regulators.
Even John even looked at the new tires I bought and the price I paid for them. That was one hell of a deal. That was one hell of a sweet deal.
Redneck Stacker, well, if you haven't had a drone before, all you got to do is decide what it is that you want to do with it first.
Yeah, and second.
And second is then you have to figure out what kind of a budget you have.
That's right.
And third, you have to decide, is it something that you want to learn to have to build and repair? Or do you want to fly one that's pre-built so that it's just out of the box fly?
I paid $150 for 4 tires.
Don't even think about it, right?
Brand new almost. Yeah.
Roger got the deal of the century.
Yeah.
I'm starting to complain about this with the gear. And I have to keep
In fact, if Roger would have hesitated, his son would have bought him right on the spot.
That's an age thing. I'm doing that more and more.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a hell of a good deal, that's for sure. Everybody check everybody's channels out. Make sure you got them supported, and don't forget to look at their videos and leave them a comment. I know I keep on saying that. I don't do it myself. I just don't have the time. Did I tell you how many notifications I had I didn't read yet, Paul?
No.
Well, me and John found that out yesterday. I got 6,700 notifications that I have not looked at.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Andrew says to me, he says, well, I guess you better get started tonight, Raj. I know.
Yeah, you're walking around.
Yeah. Well, Andrew, Pusha Studios was here too yesterday.
Yeah.
His son flew around. Andrew flew. And,
Andrew and his family.
Yep.
Now, was Andrew flying FPV or was he flying Spark?
No, he was flying his son's drones.
Oh, okay.
The Spark, he's got his license now, you know, but he is going to be practicing because he's been so downloaded with so much stuff there. He does.
Oh, I'm sure. And the thing of it is, he could probably sell that Spark and buy something else if he wanted, to upgrade or whatever.
No, he'll fly it, Paul. He'll fly it. He wants it. Now he's got his license. He got his license for it. He's going to fly it.
I know this side.
Yeah, Ricky Dub.
Was Blind says just delete them all and start over again. Because, and I kind of agree with Was Blind, because all of those people don't know you didn't see them anyway.
Mhm.
And if you start responding to them now, they're going to go,
Yeah.
that was 6 months or a year ago. What?
What's that?
The tones when
What's
you
that
plug
like,
the battery, they
6
work.
months, a year
I
ago?
said, I said 6 months or a year ago, all those notifications. And they're going to go, how come it took them so long to respond?
Well, I was getting up to 350 to 450 a week of notifications. So
Yeah, I
no.
would just, I agree. I agree with Was Blind. Just delete them and start fresh.
Joe Stan says drones aren't the hobby, it's a way of life. It's true too, Joe.
And then they
Yeah.
battery's gonna charge 3 at once. But I mean, do you have to plug it in?
Well, and Joe Stan, you're being kind, because it's almost a form of addiction.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Just, I still want a Mavic.
On the Mavic 2s, and I got the Zoom. There was a reviewer who was going through the Flying War package, and I remember him distinctly pulling out the car power plug, etc.
And it actually charges faster.
Guys, I don't think I'll be on too long today because I got the.
No, you got company and stuff. We understand that, Roger.
I got to go out flying too with these guys, and
Yep. Well, I'm going to back out of here, Roger, and let you say goodbye to everybody, and then you go fly, my friend.
yeah, that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm sorry it's going to be a short one today, but I got to go flying with these guys because Mark and Central. Oh, Paul. Okay, Paul, you left so fast because Centroid's got to drive back to New York and damn it. John Dornado has to drive back to Massachusetts, and they got to be leaving this afternoon. So that's why I want to go out and fly with them before they take off.
I do have a gimbal cover for this little quad, but you don't really need it.
Thank you, Joe Stein. And Joe, if you'd have seen how full of drones I was here yesterday, I mean, you've seen it before, but me, it's first time. My bed was full of drones. My bureau was full of drones. The kitchen table, the floor by the cabinets was full of drones yesterday. Man, and that was ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, don't let him kid you. He's gonna be happy when all this crap goes away.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you all so much for being here this morning.
We had Corey Meno with all his stuff.
Everybody have a good one in the chat. Thank you all so much for coming by. I will go live tomorrow morning. See you guys. Val's going live at 7 o'clock tonight. At 5 p.m. tonight, we got those guys on Novice Quads channel. So don't forget, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, me too, was blind. Okay, everybody, take care. Okay, Paul, you be safe now, Paul.
No, I'm just I'm talking about
See you tonight, probably on those guys tonight. Okay. Bye, everybody. Bye, Ricky Dove, Inner Palace Mine, Mana, Mike, Ricky Dove, Mod 7, Joe Stan. Joe, thank you for coming in this morning. Bye, everybody.